Hi, good morning. I'm going to make a breakfast. Avocado, cheese.
I wasn't really in the mood to make anything complicated this morning, so I made one of my current favorite easy breakfasts. I just mixed some avocado, eggs, and cheese together, then added a little soy sauce. It sounds like a pretty random combination, but it's surprisingly good. I also added some grapes and an orange on the side. Whenever I buy fruit, I always imagine this super healthy future version of myself who eats fruit every single day. Then I bring it home, forget about it in the fridge, and suddenly remember it a few days later. And of course, breakfast needs coffee. I used to work at a coffee shop, so I think I actually enjoy the process of making coffee even more than drinking it. Today, I made myself a latte. The avocado and eggs make it really soft and creamy, while the cheese and soy sauce add just the right amount of saltiness. After breakfast, I went to H Mart to pick up some vegetables for the week. I actually really enjoy shopping at Asian grocery stores because so many of the vegetables, seasonings, and snacks feel familiar. Whenever I'm in the produce section, I start planning my meals in my head as I shop. I always come in with a very reasonable shopping list, but once I start looking around, I inevitably find a few things that weren't on the list but suddenly feel absolutely necessary. This time I found these chive pancakes again. I tried them before and they were seriously so good. They're also perfect for days when I don't feel like cooking. You just put one in a pan and heat it up. Since moving to the US, whenever I find something at an Asian grocery store that tastes good and is easy to prepare, it immediately goes on my repurchase list.
I bought a lot. Wow, I just finished my grocery and today is really hot. I'm going to Sephora to pick some gift for my friend because her birthday is coming soon. Okay, let's go to Sephora.
I started with Sol de Janeiro. Their number 68 cent seems to be really popular. It smells really good. It's sweet and feminine. Then I found this yellow number 62 solid perfume. It smells amazing, like melted butter. Next, I tried a body oil from L'Occitane. I thought it might feel sticky or greasy, but it absorbed into my skin surprisingly quickly. That's really important to me. In the end, I chose one of the smaller gift sets. Then I suddenly noticed this face mask. It was honestly so funny. When I went to check out, I found so many adorable minis displayed by the register. I think the checkout area is actually the most dangerous part of Sephora. Everything is tiny, cute, and looks affordable.
I just finished my purchase.
Later.
After Sephora, we went to Postino for brunch. The atmosphere was really nice. It's the kind of place that's perfect for a casual weekend brunch with friends. We ordered their popular bruschetta board along with a salad. The first one was the brie, apple, and fig. The apple was crisp and slightly sweet, while the brie was soft, creamy, and rich. The second one was the smoked salmon and pesto. The smoked salmon was soft, salty, and slightly smoky, while the pesto added a fresh, herby flavor. The contrast between the soft salmon and the crispy bread made this one especially satisfying. The last one was the prosciutto, fig, and mascarpone. The prosciutto was salty and savory, the fig added some sweetness, and the mascarpone made everything smooth and creamy. This one had the strongest sweet and savory combination, but somehow all the flavors worked perfectly together. But every flavor was so much better than I expected. Everything was delicious, and I really loved the atmosphere here. After brunch, it was pretty much time for an afternoon drink. We found a Vietnamese coffee shop that had just recently opened. I absolutely love Vietnamese food, so as soon as I saw the words Vietnamese coffee shop, I immediately became curious. What would a Vietnamese style cafe be like? We ordered a matcha latte and one of their coffee lattes. They actually looked exactly like the pictures on the menu. I tried the matcha latte first. It was smooth and tasted pretty good, but to be honest, it was still a little too sweet for me. If I come back, I'll probably ask for less sugar so the matcha flavor can stand out a little more. But speaking of matcha, there's another place in Arizona that I absolutely love. I've personally crowned it the #1 matcha spot in Arizona. I'll definitely take you there next time. We spent the rest of the afternoon sitting there, slowly drinking, chatting, and taking a few photos. And just like that, the afternoon passed by. Before I knew it, it was already time for dinner. For dinner, we went to BBQ Chicken. It's one of my favorite Korean fried chicken brands. I used to eat it all the time when I was studying in Korea. We ordered kimchi fried rice and honey garlic chicken wings. What surprised me the most was how crispy the chicken wings were. They were completely covered in honey garlic sauce, but the skin was still incredibly crunchy. You could actually hear the crunch when you took the first bite. The honey added a nice sweetness, while the garlic made the flavor even richer and more addictive. One bite immediately reminded me why I used to order this so often when I lived in Korea. It was seriously so good. After dinner, I headed to the gym before I had the chance to fully lie down and lose all motivation. At first, my body felt a little heavy. It was like every bite of fried rice I had just eaten was reminding me that it was still there. But once I warmed up, I felt much better. I don't always enjoy getting ready to work out, but I really love how I feel afterward. It's like slightly sweaty, refreshed, and fully awake again. After my workout, I went for a swim. I actually prefer swimming to working out at the gym. Maybe it's because you can't feel yourself sweating in the water, so it tricks me into thinking it's not as tiring. The water felt a little cold when I first got in, But after swimming a few laps, my body slowly adjusted. By the time I finished both my workout and my swim, I felt so much better. I'll probably sleep really well tonight. And that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, and I'll see you in the next one.